What is up, guys? Welcome back to Sedic's Rabbitry. My name is Sedic, a young and passionate rabbit farmer here in Ghana. As you see me on your screen today, I have another exciting video for you guys. So today's video, I'm going to discuss with you guys how you can check the gender of your animals, right? Especially with the winners. So if you are new to the channel, just don't forget to hit the subscribe button, smash the like button if you really enjoyed this video, and click in the link in the description to join my WhatsApp community. We are about 240 members. We do share insightful topics about rabbit farming. If you have any problem regardless of rabbits, you can just share it out there and have members of the group answering it for you guys. So let's start. One of the most important techniques you should learn as a rabbit farmer is how you can check the gender of your animals, right? This will help you in order not to call people on your farm to check your gender of your animals for you, just in case someone wants to buy it. You will now have to just get someone to check it for you. Oh, is it a male or is it a female? Or even you can ask the buyer to tell you if this is a male or this is a female, right? If you want to avoid that, then you should watch this video to the end so that you can get the understanding of how you can check the gender of your animal. So right now I do have 14 winners. I want to check their gender and separate them, both male and female, right? Because with now they are scattered, both males and female are in just a single cage. So I will do that so that you guys can know how to do it yourself. Now what I also want you to know is that if you want to check the gender of your animals, there are some things you need to look out for, or there are some things that you need to know that can help you, right? First is the age, and second is the size, right? So with age, if you do have animals that are younger than 1 month old, checking their gender will be very difficult, right? That's what I mean by age. If you do have animals that are above the age of 2 months, then when you want to check their gender, it will be very, very easy for you. Now why am I saying this? Because if their age is lower than 1 month, then it will be difficult for you to see even the vulva or the testes, right? But if they are above 2 months, it will be somehow clear for you to see it. The other thing I want you to look out for is the size of the animals. Now, as you guys know, we do have litters that are smaller, we do have litters that are bigger, right? So with smaller litters, when they even get to 2 months of age, they are small in size, so checking their genders will be difficult for you. But with larger litters, then if they reach to the age of 1.5 months, then it can be easier for you to check their gender. These are the winners I have on the farm. There are 7 of them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We do have 2 satin rabbits. We have a chinchilla, Palomino New Zealand, and 2 cinnamons, right? So these are the cinnamons. This is the Palomino. This is the chinchilla, and these are the 2 satin rabbits. The black ones are the satin. And I do have also here another batch which is also 7, and these are all New Zealand from one mother. Now, as I said, if you want to check the gender of your animals, you need to make sure that they are in good size and good weight so that you can get to check it very well. So now I have here the chinchilla rabbit. This is a chinchilla rabbit. So if you want to check the gender, you first pick it up, right? You first pick it up so that you can get access to the tail. So this is the tail right here. This is the tail, and then just above the anus, you will see that we do have a cover right here. So this is the cover right here. So you then put a little pressure on the tail and then just push that cover upwards, right? So if you push the cover upwards, you'll see that the penis will come out, which shows that this is a male rabbit, right? So as you can see with this, once the penis pops out, it becomes round in shape, right? So this is it. It just becomes round in shape. But with the females, when you pull the cover up, you will see that once the vulva comes out, it's in a straight line, right? It's in a straight line. But with the males, it's just in a circle shape, right? So this chinchilla right here is a male rabbit, right? So let's now check this cinnamon rabbit and see what we have, right? So the cinnamon rabbit, this is a cinnamon rabbit. So if I want to check if it's a male or a female, I'll just put a little pressure on the tail, then push the cover up. This is the cover that's on top of the anus, right? So just pull it backwards, and then there's it. So the vulva will just pop out, meaning this is a female rabbit. This cinnamon is a female rabbit. So as you can see, it's just in a straight line. This is so different from the male rabbit, because with the male rabbit, it just pops out in a circle, but with this, it just pops out in a straight line. So now check out the gender of our third rabbit, right? So this is a palomino. This is a palomino. Look at the head, look at the color. It's a palomino rabbit. So first I'll turn it just like this, put a little pressure on the tail, and then just pull this cover up right here. It pops out. There's a penis, it pops up, and it means that we do have our second male, right? The chinchilla is a male, and this palomino too is a male. So I'll now do that for my fourth rabbit, which is the satin. I'll pick it up just like this. I'll pick it up and then put a little pressure on the tail. Then I'll open it up. So we do have our third male. You can see this, the third male. And then I'll take out my second cinnamon. Put a little pressure on the tail like this, and then I'll pull it up just like this, right? So this means that we do have 2 female rabbits and 3 male rabbits. The 2 cinnamons are females, 1 satin a male, 1 palomino a male, and then a chinchilla too a male. So now let's look at the New Zealand. I'll just put a little pressure and then just pull it backwards. You see it? So what I see is a male rabbit, right? A male rabbit. So we do have 4 male rabbits and 2 female rabbits. Now let's look at the third rabbit, which is also a satin. I'll just put a little pressure and then pull it backwards, just like this. You see it? So we do have 3 females, 4 males. This is my next badge. I'm going to be checking the agendas, right? So the first badge, we did have 4 males and 2 females, right? Sorry, 4 males and 3 females, right? So we'll now check the gender of these sets, and then I will now know how many males I have in my winners and how many females I have in my winners, right? So if I do have many males, then I know that I'll be selling them for meat, right? Not purposely for breeding, right? Because most people, they do have the males already. What they now want on their farm will be the females, right? In my perspective, I know that once a farmer has either 2 grown-up males, then it doesn't necessarily mean that in few time you will just get a new male, right? You just wait for at least 1.5 years, then you change your male. So all I'm saying is that once you have many males in your winners, then you should know that they'll be mostly going for meat purpose, not necessarily for breeders, because most of the time people do not want these young males, right? If they want these males, they want to get them at the age of, let's say, 5 to 6 months, right? Which maybe some of you guys won't, take the time to wait for that long, right? So you just use them for meat and you are good to go. You still make your money. So now let's now look at the first rabbit I have here. So it's a New Zealand. It's really white in color, so I don't think you'll be seeing it, but I hope you get the understanding from the first badge I did, so that you get to understand how you can check it yourself, even if it's a New Zealand rabbit. So you just put pressure on the tail and then pull this cover like thing up, just the skin, just pull it up just like this, and then the vulva is out. So meaning this rabbit is a female, right? This rabbit is a female, right? So this is it, it's a female. So I'll just put it inside the next cage. Once I'm done, I'll just take them back to their original cages, right? So I'll not do that for the next rabbit. This is also a New Zealand having a Californian trait. You can see that it has, some black spots on the leg and a little bit on the nose right there. So I'll now check for this rabbit as well. Now I'll just pull it up. This clearly shows that it's a male rabbit. It's that easy, you see that? So I'll just put it inside the next cage. Now we do have one female, one male. Let's look at the next rabbit I have. It's also in New Zealand. Right, so first pick it up and then put pressure on it, then pull it backwards, just like this. So I do have the second male rabbit, so it's a male rabbit, right? It's a male rabbit. Put it inside. This is my last winner I have, so let's check it out. So the last rabbit I have is also a male rabbit. It's also a male rabbit. So in all, I do have 3 females and 4 males here. So that means with all my winners, I have 6 females and 8 males. 6 females, 8 males, which is good, right? It's good. 6 females, I can sell them off as breeders, and then I can sell some of the males too as breeders, right? But for me, I'll solely depend on meat purpose with my rabbits. With my male rabbits, I'll solely depend on them as meat. I'll slaughter some myself and also sell the rest for meat. One of the funniest things I have observed with this winners right here is that they've started breeding themselves, right? So yeah, it's really funny because I kind of wonder how 2 months rabbits can start breeding themselves, because for us we do know that by the time they get to 4 months, if they are not separated in cages, they will start breeding themselves. But with these, they are just 2 months old and they've started breeding themselves. Like, I don't understand. So I'll just quickly just separate them with males and females, and then as time goes on, I'll start selling them off once they get to 4 months old, right? So I'll start selling them off, and then the rest I will, enjoy it myself, right? That's the beauty of farming. Once in a while, you can just slaughter your animal or your livestock. You just enjoy it yourself, right? That's the beauty of farming. So yeah, that's it for today, and I hope you've learned how you can check the gender of your rabbits very, very easily. Pick up the rabbits, put a pressure on the tail. Once you turn the rabbit, put a pressure on the tail and just push up the cover like thing at the top, and then you will see that the genital will just pop out. If it's a male rabbit, then it will be in a circle form, but if it's a female rabbit, then it will be just like in a straight line, and that's it, right? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you really like this video, make sure to give the video a thumbs up, and then I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.